Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to the Elvis Nation. I am your friendly neighborhood reactioneer, just a guy trying to get his piece of the piece.
And I'm Leon Smith from the Ultimate Elvis channel by Leon. So what would normally happen on these collaborations between Brent and myself is that I'll give you, at this point, I'll introduce what it is we're going to cover. I'll give you a little bit of background to that. Brent would react to each song, and then in between each song, I will come back in and give a little bit of background to the recording, the session, or a little bits of trivia. But since this is a first take to the master, the difference will be is that I will still give you a little bit of background at the start, but then we won't interrupt the recording session. We'll just have Brent's reaction as Elvis goes through that recording process, and then at the end, I'll come back in and give you that information. It just kind of helps interrupt the flow of listening to Elvis when he's in that creative mood, going for the first take through to the master. So what we're going to cover today is a song called A Little Bit of Green, and that came from the Back in Memphis album. But the resultant album to emerge from Elvis's landmark recording session at Memphis American Sound in January and February 1969 was the now iconic From Elvis in Memphis, which contained 12 of those tracks. But the second album that was compiled from these sessions was the aforementioned Back in Memphis, and that can be counted as almost an equal in terms of quality, although it contained no genuine hits and still remains the forgotten album from the Memphis sessions, well, in the public's consciousness at least. Today it's seen as a standalone album, but it was originally released as part of a double album package with the Elvis in Person live album in October 1969. But since they were released individually just after the beginning of the CD era, they are largely perceived as standalone albums in their own right. So the track we're covering, as I said, is A Little Bit of Green, which was the third album on that Back in Memphis album. Back to you, Brent.
Okay, gang, we are now going to board the time machine and we're going to head into the studio. Be quiet in there because we can't alert them of our presence. Let's just sit back, relax, and just take in the process. Here we go. Hearing the guitar coming in here.
Now that the truth is hard to face.
Oh, that's right away sounding sweet. Okay, I'm hearing perfectly on this side of the headphones, but not on the left. Like his voice is very faint. Hearing the bass really well here. And here his voice is back.
Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes to what I have seen.
Oh, that was a vulnerable sound right there.
Just a little bit of green when I see you with some someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do.
Oh, okay. I love the way the notes were arranged there. Just really killer right there, man.
And knowing that there's nothing I can do.
That guitar climb right there was just loved it. It got me right away.
Just a little bit of green.
Here I'm telling everybody to be quiet in the studio, and I'm the one. Sorry.
Clouds my eyes to what I have seen. Just a little bit of green. Goddamn. When I see you with someone new, and knowing that I can do.
Ooh, I love that.
Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes to what I have seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new. And knowing that there's nothing I can do.
Take my top and Bobby. Don't play real busy like that on the piano. I don't think that's gonna work out.
It still feels a shade slow to me. I don't know.
Mike, get your tambourine. Okay, we're rolling. Take number one.
Take one, man. It's exciting, man, isn't it? Oh, come on, let's.
Now that the truth is hard to face, I can't forget you once were mine. Someone else is in my place. Whenever we meet, my heart beats out of time. Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes of what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do.
Okay. And he's really fighting for this vocally, man.
Please don't try and tie me down. Those are the words you often say. Can't help seeing you. Surprise, and I turn my eyes away. Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do.
I love that part right there.
Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Just a little bit of green.
Let's make one more.
Okay.
Let's make one more. Bobby Wood? Yeah. You know where's the B flat, C minor, F, B flat, follow me? Yeah. F minor.
Not as easy as people think it is it? I mean, when he's just trying to do that, just a little, I mean, when he's trying to hit that, he was struggling. And that's one of the greatest voices around. So if he was trying to find his footing with this song, all right. Just amazing. Listening to every second of him is just...
Now that the truth is hard to face, I can't forget you once were mine. Now someone else is in my place. Whenever we meet, my heart beats out of time. But just a little bit of green, you know, it clouds my eyes to what I've seen.
One more.
Clouds hell.
Unedited, unrepaired. Okay. This is just awesome, man.
Now that the truth is hard to face, I can't forget you once were mine. Someone else is in my place. Whenever we meet, my heart beats out of time. Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes with what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Please don't try to tie me down. Those are the words you often say. Can't help seeing you around. You smile with surprise, I turn my eyes away. Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Just a little bit of booze.
I'll take this second to chime in for a second. Take this second to chime in. Just whatever. I'm telling you what. I think when you enjoy Elvis's perfected works, you're getting such a thrill ride into his consciousness. But when we go from first take to master, I think we're really getting the fullness of it, that he was a studio workhorse and that he played as hard as he worked hard. And I'm just telling you what, his workmanship, the dedication between all of them, my admiration grows tenfold. It really does, for the process and everything. And, you do take after take. I mean, you try it, I can only begin to imagine just the work that goes into that. So it's kind of cool, because I think what it really does is we have that godly, celestial view of Elvis, this ultimate kind of almost like musical deity. And then there's this hardworking man sweating it out, trying to find his way into a song. And I believe those two aspects of him, they're so complementary. And it just makes the picture, the whole picture, marvelous. And this is a thrill ride, man.
Now that the truth is hard to face, I can't forget you once were mine. Now someone else is in my place. Whenever we meet, my heart beats out of time. Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes to what I see. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Please don't try to tie me down.
It's that cool look right there, man.
Those are the words you often say. I can't help seeing you around. You smile with surprise, I turn my eyes away. Just a little bit of green, oh, clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green can do. Just a little bit of green. Clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Just a little bit of green. Clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Just a little piece of shit.
Wait, I gotta go back. Did he say what I think he said? Wait.
Nothing I can do. Just a little piece of shit.
I think he did. Let me know, guys.
Now that the truth is hard to face, I can't forget you once were mine. Now someone else is in my place. Whenever we meet, my heart beats out of time. Just a little bit of green clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that I can do. Please don't try to tie me down. Those are the words you often say. I can't help seeing you around. You smile with surprise, I turn my eyes away. Just a little bit of green, oh, clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Just a little bit of green, clouds my eyes to what I've seen. Just a little bit of green when I see you with someone new, and knowing that there's nothing I can do. Just a little
Okay, whenever you see links to a playlist or a video at the end of a video, that they always start up 20 seconds before the video runs out. And when I notice I'm deeply immersed into Leon's presentations, I see those pop up and I'm like, oh no, 20 seconds. And then I'm the kid who has to leave the candy store to go back home. This sucks. Or, yeah, you know, leaving the carnival or whatever, because you just find yourself so deeply entrenched in what's going on. You're really absorbing the experience. And then when I see those things pop up, it's sort of like, well, the dream is about to die. And I'll tell you what, this was a really cool run through. It was Elvis really singing soulful. There was just a really kind of a vulnerability and soulfulness going within those lyrics. And it kind of actually had a simple sound. It wasn't major strings and, kind of that, big brouhaha that was pretty much prevalent in a lot of his later recordings. This kind of had a simplicity to it, like almost it could have been out in 66 as well as 69. You know what I mean? So it had kind of a very simple thing to it. And I think that was kind of maybe the essence of it. And it was really cool watching him find his place within the song. Just all around another great odyssey into the studio. So we are going to turn it over to you, Mr. Leon Smith. Take it away, sir.
So A Little Bit of Green sees Elvis and his favourite guys as the song's protagonist, lamenting a love unreciprocated, or in this case, a love lost. And now she has another, and the feelings of envy which this causes. It's this storytelling mode that results in Elvis taking average material and making it a very listenable experience. Now, I feel in lesser hands than Elvis and producer Chip's moment, the result could have been some over-sentimental schmaltz. But instead, Elvis makes us empathise with his plight. The listener is first pulled in with a lovely piano intro, and then continues with Elvis and Charlie Hodge's harmony, keeping us listening to the end. It was the third of 4 songs recording in that evening session between 2 and 5 a.m. on the 15th of January 1969. But as the session actually began on the evening of the 14th of January, it's that day that the song is credited to. Now, unsatisfied with his vocal, and a listen to the original undubbed, unedited master makes that opinion easy to understand. Elvis re-recorded his vocal to the original backing track at RCA's Studio A in Nashville on the 26th of September 1969. Now, this was Elvis's second attempt that day to re-record his vocal, and the first has never emerged, and that's presumably because it was probably recorded over with the final vocal overdub. Charlie Hodge then re-recorded his harmony vocal in the same studio later the same day, but no further overdubs were added, making this track from these sessions almost unique in that regard. Now, admittedly, the song could never really have been hit material, but it isn't a nice track, and much like the Back in Memphis album in general, it really deserves to be better known out with the Elvis community. See you next time.
Thank you very much, Leon, and please check out his channel. Hit the like button on all of his videos, binge watch his videos. He's got tons of playlist stuff going on there. I mean, it's endless hours of awesomeness. And also, subscribe to his channel if you haven't yet. Spread the love around. Share the videos. You could do that here on this site too, but then again, why would you want to subject anyone to this guy? Oh God, now you have to live with him. Okay, no, in all seriousness though, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy this as much as I did. Go out and get your piece of the piece. TCB, my friends.